Hi and welcome. This is Lesley Findlay from vocaltechnique.ca. In this video we're going to talk about support. Support has to be, bar none, one of the most misunderstood subjects in all of singing. It's highly debated on the internet and highly misunderstood. So what is support exactly? Support, by definition, is reducing subglottal pressure. What does that mean? When you have an untrained voice, you naturally you take a breath, you probably take too big a breath, and what happens is you can't bring your vocal cords together properly to vibrate, so you get this ah. So there's two things happening. You've got this breathy sound, and you've got what we call a lack of support. What is support? Well, support is when you take a breath, that you're able to take that breath and you're able to control the breath so that a minimum of air goes to the vocal cords. So you get something cleaner like ah. Support is also very related to vibrato. You noticed a small wave coming into my voice on the last note, and that's because in order to have a vibrato you need support. Support has to be there, as well as certain freedom here. So the two things working together that bring in the vibrato. So support, the way I teach support, first of all, it stems from the right type of breath. If your breath is too high, if you're breathing up into the chest like this, you're not going to be able to learn support at all. You have to learn to get the breath down. It stems from something we call in classical music back breathing. So if you put your thumbs and your hands at your waist, your thumbs forward and your fingers back, you want the breath to be this low. In classical singing we call it back breathing. You could call it a Buddha breath, you could call it a baby breath, you can call it whatever you like. But when the breath is this low, we're able to support it, because what actually support is taking the breath and then keeping that expansion as you start to sing. So unless it's low, you won't be able to do this. As soon as you take the breath, you start to sing, your ribcage is going to fall. Take the breath, fall. When you support properly, you take the breath and then you're able to control it. Ah, ah. And if it's too high here, you can't support it. You get this breathy sound, the sound like your voice is coming from your throat. Instead of when we have a supported sound, we say that the voice is actually bypassing the throat. So we have a feeling of your voice being supported by your body being under that sound. So when you have support and you're able to extend your practice time, it makes practice time easier. So the key points on support are reducing subglottal pressure. And the glottis, of course, is just the space between the vocal cords here. You're reducing the pressure of air going to the vocal cords as they vibrate. So that, in a nutshell, is support. I hope I clarified the issue and didn't add more confusion to the subject. I see lots of crazy ideas circulating on the net. So that's it for today. Lesley Findlay signing off for vocaltechnique.ca.